Hello guys, and welcome to a new Wargame video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a live gameplay once again, and this time I'm playing a 10v10. Now my deck today is something really different. It's a Eastern Bloc mechanized 1980s deck, and it should turn out to be pretty fun. Now this isn't a game I'm planning to take too seriously. Often the 10v10s get really stacked on one team or another, but I have plenty to play with. Plenty of Commandosi, Conquers squads, FJBs, we got Chelsea and BVP1s, we got Pichota Smek, and then we've got Flacom Strela 2s. That's just for infantry. Then we've got access to Cubs and Strela 10Ms and the Fla SFLs. And we've also got the Dana artillery, really nice artillery there. And then we've got access to the T-72M Jaguar, which is a really nice cheap tank. We've got some decent recon units, including the Sniper, the Przkomnisi, and then the Mi2 Row. And then we've also got things like the Conquers BRDM-2, and not really great helicopters, but some really nice aircraft in form of the MiG-23. So we've got the MiG-23BN, which has the 4 240mm rockets, really good for like hit and run jet for taking out ground targets. Then we've got the MiG-23MF, which is an anti-air fighter. And then we've got the MiG-23BN, which is the East German variant, which comes with cluster bombs instead of the 240mm rockets. Because as you can probably see, they are both named exactly the same. It's just that one's Polish and one's Eastern German. Then we've got the Su-7BKL, which is a napalm bomber, and the Su-7BM, which is a normal bomber. Now, I'm not sure why the game got started so quickly there, but either way, it's left me a bit out of shape, and therefore I'm going to have to bring in my units late, which is a bit annoying, but shouldn't be too much of a problem on a map this size. So we're going to bring in a couple of Mi-25s, all sorts of places, and those are going to have FJB. We're also going to bring up some Conquers squads to fill out this city here. We're going to get a recon squad, kill infantry from range, and to provide the recon, of course. Get a recon helicopter, get a recon jeep. Going to get a recon jeep on this side as well. And what else can we take? I'm actually going to bring in more infantry, probably motor Strelsies and these BVP1s, just to give my units a bit of substance. Actually, I might not do that just yet. I might get a second CV. Probably a better choice, just so that we can secure more sectors early on. So I'm only going to leave one FJB squad here. And they can protect the CV that's going to go into Y. I'll use the Mi-25 to stop this push on the right. Flak Panzer Gepards there, I'll make sure I target those first. We need to kill off these Humvees ASAP. Looks like the Shuju Bantoi, or Bantai, are going to be a meal for my Mi-25s. I'm going to unload these Mi-25s before the short arrows get in range. I'm going to get this Mi-2 row back. We're going to get those Mi-25s out of there. Get the FJBs into their places. Hopefully we won't lose too many more helicopters. So we managed to get most of them out of there. We need to just get these FJB to the edge of town. And that will ensure that we control Visky. Going to bring up another Topaz now to secure that. We need to get these to unload as soon as possible, so that we can then secure Emma as well. So it looks like the Shuju Buntai are targeting my FJB. And I don't necessarily want them to do that, so I'm going to actually retreat all these FJB squads because the FJB don't actually have a machine gun. So they're being outclassed there. One thing I might want to do though is get this recon squad to run out to the right. And by doing that, I'll be able to shoot into the town and try and snipe a couple of units there. Now I need something to face off against those units in the town. So I'm actually going to bring in some MI2s with commandosi squads. I just need to make sure that they don't get hit by the short arrows. Now these OT-62Bs, they're going to drop off 8 gems into these buildings here. Hopefully these Raphaels might get shot down by my FJBs. Doesn't look like that's going to happen though. We may lose a lot of aircraft to those. Flying their OH into range of my FJB. It's Raphael too. With any luck, we'll be able to shoot that down. Nope. Looks like most of the weapons missed. I'm going to move faster there. Shift click unload to get them out of their vehicles. Another commandosi squad to come up and help out. Topaz is nearly into his sector. At the moment things are pretty even though in terms of score. But we've got a nice push coming up the centre here by Rico using his OT-62Bs to press into this gap in their defences. And the OT-62Bs, I really like them because they have a recoilless rifle, which is really useful. Going to get these Mi-25s to help out this push on the right. See if we can take out some of these commando marines with the rocket pods. Unload these Conquer squads. Send the OT-62Bs to actually attack the Mitsubishi Gjoll mats. I'm going to get this OT-62B to actually drive up to where these short arrows are. Let's see if we can take those out. Get one kill there though. I'm going to move my recon squad forwards, see if they can get shots off onto these Shuju Buntai. Hopefully the friendly artillery won't hit my OT-62B. Yep, it did. And that means we're probably not going to find the second short arrow unless my teammate actually destroyed it, in which case it's not an issue. So we're going to unload these Mi-2s. We're going to group up these squads. And we're going to go take out those Shuju Buntai. So Hachi Nanashiki there. Probably going to get picked off by my Conquer squads. Job done. Okay, let's get this Conquer squads to run away. We'll get a couple of T-813s to come and resupply those. And I'm also going to get another infantry CV squad to come and secure Emma. I'm going to regroup these FJB squads. Commandosi can sit on the right. We'll get the FJB to sit on the left. Recon squads helping out as well. It looks like my Commandosi might be able to win this one. Also got my Mi-2s here helping out until they just got taken out by those Celtics. Don't manage to take care of one lot of Shuju Bantai. We can take out the second lot. Try and get my FJB into a position where they can join in the fight. Now that they're not being targeted. Looks like that's one thing I'm actually lacking at the moment, is AA. It's going to come up late, so we're going to have to make sure that we have replacements for the infantry that we're losing. And move back this commandos even further, just to make sure that we don't lose them completely. We can actually use these supply trucks to, instead of resupplying the Conkers, to resupply the commandosi. So what I've been doing is basically juggling the infantry squads around, and now I've just sent them back a couple of sectors so that they can get in supply range. So it looks like the AH-1Ss are flying into range of my FJB. So we're going to move the FJB forwards, try and take a couple of those out. It looks like they just got out of range in time. Commandosi squad's being fixed up though. We're just going to bring up another couple of T813s, just so that we can cycle these backwards and forwards. Drop out some more commandosi. Got these 4 Mi-25s here. It's actually 5 because there's one on this right side. Maybe they can come in handy later on, but at the moment I'm not too certain about using them because of the amount of enemy AA that I bumped into earlier. What I'm thinking of doing, bringing up some OT-810s and use these push up towards center. FJB squad's got a nice shot onto the ninja, so there goes that. And now we're going to be able to kill off the last lot of Shuju Bantai. Sniper squad actually doing a really nice job helping out. See, every time it hits, it actually manages to kill like one man. I'm going to use these Mi-2s to provide some fire support. And once they're done, we can move forwards the FJB. And that's job done. Resupply these Conkers now. Apply the commandosi. One of the T813s got hit by HGMs from the town. Looks like the second one's going to suffer the same fate. It's a bit annoying. You got one of those left to bring in. Okay, so let's get these ones back to base. So they can use an FOB to resupply. I'm actually going to bring up some more serious tanks. A couple of Jaguars. Get some T-55s as well. Then we're going to need recon. And we're going to need some more AA. So we've got some recoilless rifles there. It's a Tansam short arrow. Going to work on my MI2. It's not something I'm too worried about. OT810s though, already paying themselves back in terms of points. And our team isn't winning at the moment, but it's still pretty close. Not sure why they're using these Rensus. A bit random. 12 OT810s though. Doing a lot of work. If I can make sure that their AA is dead, I might be able to push through in the centre very easily. Gonna get these commandosi to start running forwards because it looks like it's clear. The FJB to start running forwards as well. And then what we're going to do is bring in another FJB squad and a couple more commandosis. So we're pushing into centre pretty hard now. Looks like Dimitri isn't even contested. In the middle here, team's done very well to get a nice secure Leonid. Get this recon up. So at the moment my OTs are driving forwards blind. Doesn't matter too much because they're recoilless rifles and they're really cheap. But obviously if they bump into anything higher class, they're going to die very easily. The AH-1Ss going to get shot down really easily by my FJB. That's if my FJB get into range on time. Looks like the two squads on the left might struggle. The autocannons of the AH-1Ss just tearing apart the OTs. Hopefully this FJB though will be able to get up and hurt the AH-1Ss. Looks like at the moment they've changed altitude in order to hover lower. That FJB squad on the right just got wrecked, unfortunately. But the ones on the left, looks like they managed to get their revenge. It's like really close range shots from the FJB, managing to kill off all those helicopters there. Doing really well, we just need to take out the command vehicle in center. Looks like Killer Cow's coming in with the bombs though. Trying to hit it at the edge of the sector here. So tons of yaks coming in from Killer Cow. Holy crap. Looks like he just about might have hit it. And that's basically pushed us through at center. Okay, I'm going to get my Jaguars to roll forwards. I'm going to move fast. All the way up to Boris, I think. We'll just spearhead through the middle of the enemy forces. Make sure that I keep my Streller 10Ms with the main force. We can also start to move up the Mi-25s. Get the recon to move forwards. The FJB to run forwards. There's a lot of napalm on the left. That was a bit overkill. It's all about the continuous push. And I'm actually quite enjoying this 10v10. It goes so well. On the right we're doing reasonably well. By the looks of the map, we're generally pushing further than they are, which is actually putting us in a points lead. We found the TACOM squad on the left at Anna. Looks like we're actually doing pretty well on the left flank. Looks like I might have lost a MI-25 at some point. Probably to a AA squad on the right side when it was helping kill the push that came up there. We're actually going to kill this FOB as soon as we get in range, because it gives us quite a lot of points. It'll probably take quite a while to kill, but for the 75 points that they give, that will help our team out a little bit, and is generally worth doing if you have enough firepower to take it out. Otherwise, you could just drive up to it and capture it. See if we can get line of sight back onto this FOB. So we found their CV, and that's going to get annihilated by all these yaks from Killer Cow. Killer Cow doing a great job there of using both napalm and normal bombs to take that out. I'm just going to go ahead and capture this FOB by the looks of things. May as well just use it to resupply my forces. These OT's about to run out of fuel anyway, so I may as well make use of that. I wanted to kill it to get the points. Doesn't look like that's going to happen though. I need to move fast these Strela 10Ms up with the Commandosi. Commandosi going for a nice run there. I can actually get these Commandosis to attack into this town with the MI2s and the FJB. So let's move up, move out into the field at least, and just kill that FOB, because again, I don't want it. I want the points in order to help us win the game. Go 75 points for that. And we can actually move fast to the top of Fedor, get all our tanks back on the road, and sweep across the back line of the enemy. And with that enemy surrendering, might be a good idea to bring in some more reinforcements after my teammates now captured Boris with the command infantry squads. So we're going to bring in some Jaguars, more T-55s, and of course some more Strela 10Ms, and we'll actually bring in a couple of Cubs as well. So we're going to continue these guys into this town, help out these Sapari. If I can get these Commandosi into range of the Leopard, that would be a good move. I'll be able to take them out very easily. And what might be fun to do is bring in a couple of MiG-23 BNs. Commandosi managing to take out the Leopard 2A4 there. going to kill off this FOB. Then we can move across to press into Ivan, where it looks like that's another sector that's probably completely undefended. Now he's flying straight over my Shredder 10Ms, so that is a very dead Raphael. Gets away because of his crazy ECM. Convoy's pushing down the backside now. We are pulling well ahead in points. Commodores actually missed their shot against the Marder, which means they're going to die. The autocannons will probably prove too powerful for that squad, so goodbye to them. But it looks like the Shredder 10M has actually run out of fuel at the backside of my convoy. Luckily I've got a couple of extra moving along with them. See how many Jaguars it takes to take out a VAB T20. Apparently none, because a bomber came in and took them out instead. And this is really risky, moving up a blind slope like this, especially with such a choke point in the way, so I have a feeling this could go very, very bad. Especially if they start actually doing damage with these AH-20 Cobras. So we're going to stop these Shredder 10Ms now. Get the Cubs to stop as well. And actually kill off all of these helicopters. There's also a lot of Abrams there though, and they are really chewing through my weaker units. Like my Jaguars are 50 points and those Abrams are like 110. Really, really bad. Especially with those bombing runs coming in and stunning my tanks. What I'm going to do though is bring in my own bombs. Gonna get 2 MiG-23 BNs to come in to cover the skies from all the enemy aircraft that's coming in at Ivan. There is a lot of AA though, and it doesn't look like my bombs are going to get out alive. Hopefully we can shoot down this intruder though. Get these MiG-23 BNs to attack this Celtic. And we'll get those out of there. So they successfully stopped my push, which was pretty amazing. But now they've got a heli spam to deal with, which is even more crazy. Holy crap. Okay, so let's bring in some bombers. Blow the crap out of these Abrams. Oh no, that's terrible. Napalm the hell out of those M1 IP Abrams, and because they lost line of sight, the MI-24s are flying over the flames, which is actually going to kill them. That's really bad. Complete misplay by me there. Future note for anyone else: don't napalm a target while helicopters are attacking it. Okay, let's continue to bring in more forces to finish off the enemy. Insurgents here and there. But it looks like we've secured the entire left side of the map, thanks to my breakthrough on the left. But it seems as though as soon as I pushed through, my entire team just ganged on the left side of the map. And it just left a huge hole in the enemy's defences. I'm hoping I'm able to just, you know, bring in a jet and bomb the crap out of all of this AA. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful napalm strike there. Unfortunately, they weren't like proper bombs, they were napalm, but that still had completely disrupted their AA. See if we can get this Jaguar up. Start taking shots at these PVADs. Shredder 10Ms have actually run out of ammo, so I'm going to drive towards this FOB and see if I can capture it. been a really fun game though. Now they don't have this sector, I'm actually going to bring in my MiG-23BNs. I'm going to fly them around backside of Olga here. See if we can try and take out the enemy aircraft. No, looks like it's going to be too hard to do. Stop these Strela 10Ms. Fixed up. Going to continue towards this FOB on the right. Use that to repair and rearm my T-72M. We're near the points limit now. We're so near. 120 points, and we are winning this game. Get my T-55s on the move again. Doesn't look like I need to though, as we have just won the game. So there we go. 29 minutes and 22 seconds. A really nice game there. Let's have a look at some of the best players on each team. We've got CBR 1000 RR here with 2,838 kills to 1,120 losses. This is on the NATO side. And we've got CMDR with 4,238 kills to 4,790. Then on our team, it was more sort of rounded. It looks like everyone sort of did their own thing and contributed to the team victory. So I got the most kills actually with 2,872, but actually lost 2,005 worth of points. So that was mainly due to the fact that my push actually got annihilated by bombs and helicopters. But Rico did well. 2,492 kills to 1,750 losses. And then we've obviously got Killer Cow with 2,627 losses. I really like the use of his napalm bombers and normal bombers in order to basically carpet the crap out of certain sectors in order to just destroy the CVs. I thought that was a really clever way of doing things, especially in a 10v10. It's actually much more feasible than it is in smaller games. So yeah, there you go guys, a nice fun one for you to watch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.